Hey Gemini, welcome to Metamistic Tarot. It's great to see you today. Let's hop right into it and see what's going on for you. All right. For Gemini. How you doing, Gemini? How's life? All right. Life is maybe hard right now. You know how people say, like, when you're out having small talk, like I was just joking about, like, how's the wife? How are the kids? How's the weather doing? What's the weather looking like for this weekend? It's like, I'm seeing somebody that's actually visibly sad. And it's like you're kind of trying to live normally and like have some small talk with people. I don't want to look weird and I don't want to draw attention to myself, and this came out kind of sideways. Let's mention that too. So this is a process, this grieving process here that is almost over. Let's mention that though. But what I do want to say about this is, Gemini, you don't have to feel like that. You don't have to feel like, oh, I need to kind of hide my emotions. I don't want to be a bother to anybody. Don't feel like that, Gemini. You don't have to like fake your way through life. If you're going through something, let yourself feel that way. And if people are like, what's wrong? Just be like, well, I'm kind of going through some stuff right now. Like, you can be honest. You don't have to put on a show or anything like that, Gemini, especially if you're going through something that's been kind of a grieving process. But look, this is your confirmation that you're almost out of it, because it came out sideways. It's like it's almost over here, whatever this was, Gemini. So let's look at this. See, look, inspiration is coming. The Page of Cups is very like inspiring energy. Look, the Magician. Yeah, the Queen of Cups is here just to say, embrace your emotions, Gemini. Allow for yourself to feel whatever this was, whatever this is currently, and just let yourself feel free. And as you let yourself feel free in your emotions, what I'm hearing here is that, believe it or not, in a space of sadness, you can actually become very creative, very imaginative. Look at your dreams, Gemini. Your daydreams, what comes to you when you're kind of just sitting quietly, or even if you're just kind of spacing out, or you're driving and you're just listening to music and something comes to mind. Yeah, look at this. This is beautiful energy here, Gemini. Beautiful. See, he's wearing black, and this angel is wearing white. Okay? So it's like you're coming out of a dark night of the soul. And those very emotions, that pain, it's being transmuted here into something quite beautiful, something quite inspirational. Look at this green here. It's very healing to the heart chakra here. Look at that sun rising up. Look at that water being transferred and transmuted and into something extraordinary. Your pain is not in vain, Gemini. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you transmuting the pain and expanding beyond it and becoming stable in who you are and standing firm in your identity. Beautiful. Beautiful energy. Let's get more on this for Gemini. For Gemini, please. It's going to be okay, Gemini. You're coming out the other side of this. I see somebody walking through a door. It's like I see you, just like this angel here is just dipping the toe and then putting that foot into the water. That's what's happening to you, Gemini. You're putting your foot over the threshold of a door. the door of change. And as you're walking through this door, it's like you're walking into this bright light, and it's beautiful. It's transformative. It's full of joy and celebration on the other side of this space. It was all worth it. Your pain was not in vain. Your pain was not in vain, Gemini. I just keep hearing that. Your pain was not in vain. That heart chakra, that green, I keep being drawn to that green. That heart chakra, it's going to be healed, and your heart is about to expand, Gemini. And it's going to be so beautiful and so inspirational that you're actually going to be thankful for this. During this period of time, you've learned to walk away from the things that no longer serve you, as hard as that's been. As hard of a lesson as that's been. You've done it. And now you're transmuting the challenges into something absolutely beautiful. It's becoming like gold. It's shimmering in the sunlight like gold. People are attracted to it. People want to be around it. You don't have to do small talk with people, Gemini. People can sense your beauty. They feel your radiance, like the warmth of the sun when you walk outside, hitting your skin. It's like when people come around you, it's almost like the very pores of their skin open up because they can feel your love. But you know what also happens is, in that very same sense, darkness, fears, insecurities are exposed in your presence as well. And that may be what has caused this sort of a situation for you, Gemini, because, you know, there's people fight dirty with the Five of Swords here. When they feel that you're intimidating to them, even though you're not doing anything, you're just being who you are. But all sorts of things will come out of the woodwork. Remember that. And don't be shocked when it happens in the future. Don't be shocked this time, Gemini. Just learn from the past and know that you're always going to reveal. When there's something authentic and genuine, it's going to cause others to feel insecure. Because if they're not being authentic and genuine and they're kind of hiding from themselves and they're trapped in their own, minds and delusions and they're wanting to fight dirty with you because of it, and making all sorts of excuses and justifications as to why they're doing what they're doing against you. That's why we had the Eight of Cups. At some point, you just have to walk away. I was going to say you can't save everybody, and that's... But you will have this. You will have people in your life that you can trust and partner up with. There are people that want to be around your light, Gemini, that are actually attracted to it. They're looking for it, in fact. So when they come across you, they want to clink glasses with you, Gemini. They want to celebrate with you. We saw the Four of Wands. They love you, Gemini. They're encouraged by your life lived. So look for those people. Focus on those people. That's what's going to bring you out of this grief period once and for all. And that's part of the transmutation that's going on here. That's the revolution. That's the change. That's the evolution of the self. It's just being aware. We had that Devil card, just being aware. People are going to project all sorts of opinions upon you for the sake of their own reputation. Just continue to shine your light. Don't be afraid to shine it. Here you are again with that Nine of Pentacles. Standing in your identity, standing in your truth, standing in who you really are. Without being ashamed, without dimming your light. Does she look like she's dimming her light to you, Gemini? She's beautiful. She's strong. She's confident. She's stable financially and in her surroundings. Look at what she's wearing. I mean, that's just very elaborate. And she has this falcon feeding wisdom to her on a daily basis. She looks for wisdom wherever she goes. She could be out, picking up a coffee, and there's maybe a little bird perched on the branch, as she's walking in to get her coffee, and she stops just for a moment. Everybody else is rushing and they're on their phones and they're blah, 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 and they're, hi, I'll be there in 5 minutes and blah, blah, blah. But she stops. She looks and she listens for the daily wisdom. What are you saying to me today, bird? What can you offer me today? It's a beautiful thing. And it's a balance. See, the King of Cups is all about balance here in the emotional space where you've struggled so deeply. Why? Because people were so damn disappointing, weren't they, Gemini? And that's okay. Lesson learned. Now it's time for you to come into the balance of your emotions, learning to balance them, understanding the dualities of life, understanding that on one hand you could be a healer, you could be teaching others even. But on the other hand, you could have people that they're seeing the same person as other people are seeing, and yet some people are saying, thank you so much for your wisdom, Gemini. Thank you for sharing what the Falcon taught you with us. We're so glad you're here, Gemini. We're so glad you're here. But then on the other hand, we have others who said they projected things upon you that weren't even true, Gemini. Trying to protect their own reputations and their own delusions and their own lies. But in the end, the truth always rises to the top, doesn't it, Gemini? The truth always comes out victorious, doesn't it? And all those people who left you alone, who made you feel less than, are now watching from the sidelines and watching you ride off into your beautiful life of abundance and authenticity. Much love to you, Gemini. I'm going to go over to Patreon now and do your extended. We'd love to have you join us over there. It's $11 a month, trying to make it accessible to all, so you can click the link in the top of the description. Come join us over there. We'd love to have you. Until next time, Gemini, take care.